I have my little box of makeup. I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna drink my coffee, and I'm gonna talk to you guys. And if I see any hate comments in the motherfucking comment section, you're literally getting blocked because I ain't got time for that shit anymore. I ain't got time for that shit anymore. Start off with just saying hello. My name is Melissa. If you're new here, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today I have a chatty get ready with me. I have a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about. I have a lot of life decisions to talk to you guys about. I have a lot of things to vent to you guys about. Hold on, I have some more stuff to add to my list. I literally have like a list of things that I want to talk to you guys about. Alright, I guess we'll just start off with the fact that this video just triggered me, because I usually can get over these videos, and I've honestly made a lot of these get ready with me chatty videos in the past that you guys have actually never seen, and I like try to edit them and I just get annoyed. I don't want to hear myself talking, and I just realized that I feel better after doing this. So you guys might not ever see this, but I'm basically pissed off because I created a video yesterday, my thrift flip. Actually today, I did it today, but I created it yesterday, and I made a pair of boots, and I stole the boots idea, from Depop, this creator on Depop. Me, in my head, I think of it as like a positive way. I saw these beautiful boots. They're expensive on Depop, I'm not gonna lie. They're like $250, $300. Your girl doesn't want to spend that money on the boots, so I was gonna recreate them regardless. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna be the person to, like, this person doesn't have the biggest following on Depop, or maybe not on social media, I don't know, maybe she has a YouTube channel, I have no idea, but I'm assuming she doesn't have a big following. So I created the video. I'm not even gonna start my makeup because I'm just pissed off about this. So I created the video, you know, shouting her out. I told you guys in the video, I mean, not all of you guys, because I know a lot of you guys support me with this stuff and everything, but I told you guys, like, this girl creates these boots. This is literally the easiest design out of the boots. I just honestly love these boots. I was gonna create them regardless if I was filming it or not, and I just loved it, so I'm gonna recreate it. She has a ton of other hand-painted boots, which are real leather, like amazing pairs of boots. I did mine on some crappy Forever 21 boots, okay? I'm telling you guys, if you want some nice boots, you can literally go buy them from her. I'm trying to promote her and everything, and y'all are getting at me in the hate and all this hate comments, and I'm just like, I thought like maybe like promoting her to thousands of people was like a good idea, but you guys are just all saying I'm ripping off her idea. Obviously mine aren't as professional as hers at all, and you probably can't do it as good as her either. So I'm just trying to tell you guys gotta look at things in different ways. Listen, I know where you guys are coming from for this. I understand your points of view, but when y'all start attacking one person about something, it's a lot. Just remember, I am a human. I have feelings. I am one person. Somebody could also recreate them. They just don't make a freaking video about it. But I thought it would be a good idea to share it, okay? Just stop yelling at me.
Yes, if the $300 is in your budget, definitely go buy them from her. But if not, this is an easier method to do it yourself, is all I'm saying. I'm not selling them or anything like that, so it's not a copyright claim like all of you guys are saying in the comments. It's literally a simple rainbow and cow design, which is actually, you can't copyright designs like that. And another point, there are literally so many hand-painted boots on Depop, including a bunch of flame that are literally the exact same pattern. So what if I made flame boots? Would that be okay?
You guys get so negative in the comments. Like, I literally can't even believe the negativity in the comments nowadays. Like, it actually drives me insane. And I understand that, like, with the bigger you get, the more hate you get. Like, I couldn't even imagine people with like millions of subscribers. Like, I am sorry that you guys have to go through that every day, because it's honestly stressful as hell. I don't even read the comment section anymore like that much. Like, I will read it the first couple hours. After that, it just becomes so negative. It's so sad. Like, I just wonder about these people. Like, these people literally either have
daddy issues, need to get laid, like have no love life, or just hella jealous, living by themselves with no money, and they just need somebody to take it out on, and it's just
Why can't people just be more positive and happy and like not yell at people as I'm yelling at you guys right now? 2 weeks ago or a month ago now, I had like another scandal or whatever. We don't have to get into this, but I had to literally like stop the comment section. Like I had to, no more comments on that video because it was like literally so bad. Like it got so bad, and people don't even like give constructive criticism. They just get hella aggressive now. I start to do my makeup because this is just, I'm just getting really, really wild and riled up right now because I am pissed off. And this isn't even like the freaking reselling featured comments. Like I don't even, I can't do it.
I can't do it anymore.
I'm kidding. Like I love YouTube and I love reselling, but like I just want these people to disappear. Like I understand constructive criticism.
Sorry, just one more thing. What pisses me off the most about nowadays is that you literally can't do anything, say anything, or like literally breathe without somebody getting pissed off and going into politics and just saying like how it's the worst thing in the world and you're killing people by, I don't know, putting your socks on. That's literally what life is now, and we just need to stop this right now because it's just getting so out of hand.
I love constructive criticism, especially on my thrift flip videos about sewing. Like if you guys haven't noticed, like I've literally been doing all the methods, the constructive methods that you guys have been saying and stuff.
But when you start coming at me and calling me names and like doing all this bullshit and like saying I'm the worst person in the freaking world and I'm literally killing people by doing this, it's literally like
mind-blowing to me that I'm literally triggering people by doing things. Like, why are you so sensitive? Like, your parents needed to be harder on you as a kid because you clearly are so sensitive. And I know I'm sitting here being super sensitive, but you can only literally take some, you guys have to understand that I literally get bullied on an everyday basis. Like, you guys have to understand that. Like, that's why it's like kind of sensitive. And like, I'm a strong person. It's annoying, and I don't get triggered that much. I can let it slide most of the time. Talking about reselling, Depop, I love Depop so much. Like, Depop is my life. I love creating looks and selling looks and thrifting and then reselling. I genuinely love doing it. I love going to the thrift store, finding amazing things to sell to you guys and share with you guys.
Something else that hella triggers me, this person had the audacity, actually these two people had the audacity to go back and forth on a thread on my thrift haul video and say that I do not work hard and that YouTubing is not hard and that I don't work 9 hours a day and it's not a full-time job. I promise you, I literally work 7 days a week for 10 and 12-hour days. Like, you have no idea how much I work. Nobody has any idea how much I work. And the fact that this is an ongoing topic in the comments about this being my full-time job actually boils my bubbles because I literally work harder than anybody who works a 9-to-5 job. I promise you that because I worked a 9-to-5 job at a bank for 2 years and I didn't work hard at all. And then she goes on to say that when she graduated college, she was working 50 to 60-hour weeks and that I should not be making anywhere near a full-time salary because I am not working a 9-to-5 job. Do you know how many people do not work a 9-to-5 job and don't make a full-time salary? And I'm sorry that that is your option right now, that you work a 9-to-5 job and you're watching my videos at your desk wishing that you had the courage to do what I do. But I'm sorry that I found something that I love and I make a lot of money doing it. And I'm sorry that you're sitting at your 9-to-5 job desk, sitting at your computer screen watching my videos and just making me some coin.
I love coming home and I love taking the time to like look at all the amazing pieces that I found that day and put looks together and then photo. Like, I love and I live for that process. And people literally think I just do it because I want to make money. Yes, making money is important. I don't know if you know that or not, but you kind of need money to live in the 21st century. And I'm not gonna lie, like, you need a hell of a lot of money to live in Canada at this point. Like, the housing market is horrible. Like, so what I was saying is, like, I genuinely love reselling, and people think that I'm just trying to take advantage of people and stuff. Like, no, I genuinely, like, if I had the money and the capability to like create my own line and to sell my own line, I would totally do that. Your girl does not have thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars to create good quality stuff, and I'm not gonna sell stuff that is from China. I'm sorry, it's not my thing. I'm not going, like, I feel like that is way more worse, way more of a ripoff than reselling. Can we all just take that in? I would literally, first of all the clothing would be made in sweatshops. Then it will be probably about 20 cents a piece, where I pay at least between $6 and $10, sometimes up to $20, sometimes $3, but literally in that range, then I would be selling it for probably even more. And it would probably not be as good quality as some good ass vintage, super like 90s trendy stuff that's really on trend. And like, that is what I love. I love good quality stuff. This is the stuff that people don't understand. And people are like, why don't you just go shop at Forever 21? Because I genuinely don't like Forever 21 that much. I'm sorry, I just like, okay, I like it, but I'm not gonna have my whole wardrobe from Forever 21. But am I gonna spend my whole paycheck there? No, I'd rather get so much more bang for my buck and go to the thrift store. And then what if I come across some stuff that I genuinely think is incredible? I would love to share with you guys.
Decided to put in a little reselling example for you guys, so you can look at this and take what you want from it. And honestly, maybe this will clear some of you dumbasses up about your comments, because they are so unnecessary. And you can look at this and tell me what you think, because honestly, you're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't buy something for $10 and sell it for $40 and then make the $30. Just take a look at this and just please take your loss.
So a couple weeks ago, I did put out a Instagram story screenshotting some of the comments from I think it was like my biggest thrift haul on my channel. It has almost 1 million views, which is crazy to think about. So like, you can only imagine the amount of hate on that video. Like, I go through that video and like, it's so much hate. And I literally screenshotted some stuff and like, I put up on my Instagram saying, you guys, do you guys want me to make a video about reselling and the positives of reselling, because of all the negative comments that people leave. And a lot of you guys said like, no, don't give attention to the haters. And a lot of you guys said, yes, please inform people. I do not like to give attention to the haters. Like, creating this video is taking a lot of energy from me, and I do not like that, because I don't think that that's a good thing. That's why I'm gonna start this video off on a very negative part and then end on a more positive situation. I cannot believe the amount of negative comments about reselling, and I swear to God, these people have never ever stepped in a thrift store. I promise you. They're like claiming that thrifting is only for the poor.
Listen here, Samira the goddess. Thrift stores are for everyone, and Shrek is hot. You're gross for even implying that I would even step foot in American Eagle. And once again, thrifting is for everyone, and if you're a low-income family, you can't even afford the thrift shops in Canada. I promise you that.
Or in that there's not enough clothes for everybody, and like, I'm just like sitting here like, have you been in a thrift store is the question. Have you been inside of a thrift store? Because I've never been to a thrift store that was like low on inventory. Actually, you want to know what happens to the clothes? So for the clothes that don't sell, like every 2 weeks, I guess it like circulates, especially in Value Village and Toulouse, where if it's been on the floor, I think up to a month, I'm not really, 2 weeks to a month or something, they have like dates on them. If it's been on the floor for too long, they pull it and they throw it out. They don't even send it to like third world countries anymore. Do you know why? Because third world countries have too many and too much clothing sent from the US and Canada over there that they don't even want it anymore because it's so much. And it just drives me insane when people say this stuff, that it's like there's nothing bad about it. It drives me insane. And I literally saw like a pretty big Instagram blogger person, very into fashion, who I genuinely really like her style. And then she was tweeting the other day about how resellers are horrible people. Oh, and not even that. It said, you guys who are resellers are horrible. If you really need to go get a vintage Banty, go to a vintage store. Honey.
Where do you think they get the vintage pieces from? They ain't
fallen out of the sky. They get them from the thrift store. Like, this is the stuff that like blows my freaking mind. If they're not getting it from the thrift store, they're getting it from pickers who pick from the thrift store. Like, I can't even. And like, my thrift friends who have been resellers, who get negative comments about being a reseller, who have stopped reselling because of the negative comments. Like, we have to live. YouTube does not pay the bills. I'm gonna say that much. Like, I have a lot of YouTube friends that want to resell but just don't want to resell because of the negative comments. Let me tell ya, YouTube does not pay the bills. Sponsorships, they definitely do pay the bills, but I don't do a lot of sponsorships. A lot of thrift people do not do a lot of sponsorships because we don't have a lot of products to promote. Mario Badescu, hit me up though. But like, you guys don't even understand. It just bugs me so much Okay, anyways, what else do I have to talk about? Moving on to a more positive note, I've not been doing my makeup at all, pretty much. I'm gonna talk to you guys about Depop and YouTube and how that's been going for me, because now that I got all my anger off my chest, we can talk about some more positive stuff. So I love doing Depop and YouTube. As you guys know, I literally love doing it, like so passionate about it, so much fun for me. As you guys know, I've been doing a lot of different stuff on my channel recently, like a lot of challenges, fun thrifting videos. You guys know I love thrifting. I do a lot of thrifting. That's why it's always like kind of involved thrifting. But I've been really like trying to make different content for you guys, and I think you guys are really enjoying it. So if you guys have any suggestions, any other videos that you guys want to see, do let me know. And as for Depop, it's going really well. I know that it's been over a year now that I started to do my reselling. I think I have about 66,000 followers on my Depop, which is super exciting. And if you're coming from this video and you want to go check out my Depop, it is Melissa8. There's lots of cool, cute stuff up there, so go check it out. And if you come from this video, I'll give you 10% off. Just like message me and say you watched this video and I'll give you your 10% off. I want to take it to the next step really, really badly, but there's something that's kind of holding me back right now, and that is school, which we'll get into in just a second. I have such a big following on it. I do eventually want to have my own website, and I was working on my own website. I just pushed it to the side because I had a lot of stuff going on and stuff, but for the most part, Depop has still been poppin', so that's good. I mean, when I started doing Depop, there was like not a lot of people on Depop, nor didn't know what Depop was, and now like everybody and their mom is reselling on Depop and knows what Depop is. That's pretty much what's been going on with Depop. Now moving on to the biggest purpose of this video, I need you guys to give me a little bit of advice. I love listening to you guys, my positive, loving supporters. I will listen to you guys. And I have been kind of thinking about going back to school. And you guys are probably like,
Girl, what?
Yeah, I hate school. If you watch my videos, you guys know I'm such a strong advocate for not going to university. I went to university for 3 years in Canada, and I completed 3 years, and then I decided that this ain't for me anymore. I want to pursue
My YouTube LA dream, bitch.
I'm kidding, but I actually just wanted to do YouTube and Depop, and everything was working out for me. Also, my brother got sick, so it just kind of like made the decision. I don't want to talk about that either. Actually been the best, worst year of my life. Like, that's the best way to explain this year, is this year has been so good, but so bad at the same time. Like, there's no in between. It's literally like dead ass horrible or dead ass incredible.
Drop it. Drop it.
Like, there's no medium. There's no like medium, good, medium, no bad. Like, that would be the dream, but that doesn't happen. So I'm deciding to go back to school or not. And you guys are probably thinking like, Melissa, why the heck are you gonna go back to school? Well, actually, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this about me, but I was a varsity basketball player, and I played basketball for my whole entire life, and I'm pretty good at it. I was in the league for scoring for most of the year. For all 3 years, I was in the top like 20 or 30, at least in the league. I only ended up doing 3 out of my 5 potential years for doing basketball. And I know you guys are thinking like, Melissa, are you actually gonna go back to school just to play basketball? Well, yes, possibly. I love playing basketball. I love the whole experience of it all. I do not really like practice anymore is the only thing, and practice is literally every night for 2 hours a day. You got lifts, you got like individual workouts. Like, it is a heck of a lot of time on top of school. So school, I mean, I'm going to class anyways, to be completely honest, so that doesn't really affect me. It'd just be assignments and shit. So that is the overwhelming right now. I don't really know what I want to do, so I made like a pros and cons list. I mean, like there's a pro, like I finished my degree, that's good. Spending a heck of a lot of money again, but I love the social aspect of it also, like being with my friends again and like being with people all the time, going out. It's so much fun. I went out there like a couple days ago. It's just like a time. The only thing is it's a small town, the university I go to, not creative when I go there. Like there's just like not a lot of creativity. I would be commuting for the most part, I think. Like I would commute back and forth. So that is also a lot of time to think about. Do I get a place there? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to think about. I'm definitely gonna be still doing YouTube, and like if I do go back to school, it will be Depop, but limited Depop, which is still fine. Like as long as I'm keeping it up with it for the most part. That's the decision right now. Do I go back, play basketball, just finish out my career, you know, finish off, get that degree? Do I do that, or do I continue with where I'm at? Like I could totally grow this to another, you know, dimension and like try to. The biggest thing is that like I'm gonna need an assistant. I'm gonna need some more help. I'm gonna need to just really time manage myself, which I'm pretty good at, but it's going to be a lot. It will be a lot. I don't want to completely burn out, but I think I can handle it. I think I can handle it. I know my parents would literally praise into the heavens if I played basketball again. I think that I don't want to be 40 and regret not playing my last year. I also don't want to completely hate my life come January, because that's when it gets cold and everything is just falling to shit. And there was a couple other things that you guys had. I see all the comments sometimes being like, do you still live with Nolan? Like, where's Nolan? What's going on? But like, do you guys still live together? Whatever. We actually just got back from Miami a couple days ago. It was so much fun. So for those of you guys who do not know, I actually live in my parents' basement. They made like a basement apartment for me. Like I have my own kitchen and bathroom and all that stuff down here. I like it. It's free. It's honestly perfect for me because I run my business out of my house and I need a lot of space. I enjoy living with my family. I didn't really realize how important family is until like all the shit went down this year, and I genuinely love my parents and like genuinely think that they're like my heroes. Like I used to never, I'd be the type of person to like stay in my room all the time and just be like, I don't want to be with like the family and stuff, but now like I'm always kind of like up and down with them and like hanging out with them and like doing things with my mom all the time and, you know, talking with my dad all the time and like just really hanging out with them. I love my family. I love my boyfriend's parents. Like I love chatting with them. Like my people now, like I love hanging out with them. So if you're like a young girl watching this, that's something that you can definitely take away from this video right now, is like spend time with your family. I know you think you're too cool right now to, you know, spend time with your family. We all go through that time where we all like think we're a little bit too cool to like do the family gatherings and stuff, but trust me, like hang out with your family. Like it's super important. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so does Nolan live with me? He does not live with me every night, but he kind of lives with me. Basically, his parents live right beside where he works, and it is literally a 2-minute drive in the morning, so he can literally wake up like 10 minutes before going to work, eat, shower, and get out the door, and he's like super quick at that. And it takes like 2 minutes to drive there. I don't blame him for like staying there all the time, because I would probably do that too. Like who really wants to drive back and forth all that time? And if he leaves from here, it's actually going into Toronto in the morning. And if you know what that traffic is like in the morning, you know why he doesn't stay here every night. It's literally, on average, it would take a half an hour without traffic. With traffic, it can literally take up to 2.5 hours in the morning. So A, he would maybe be late for work, and B, he'll leave at like 5 in the morning if he does stay here and go to the gym beforehand. But that's not always the like best option, obviously. Like it's not fun. I wouldn't want to wake up that time anyways. He does live with me, but he also doesn't live with me, if that makes sense. Somebody wanted to say hi. Look it. Say hi. Say hi. Wanna say hi to your lovers? Wanna say hi to your fans? That's Louie. That's my little baby. I'm almost done here, so that's good because I feel like I've been talking for like an hour. Something else that has really been funny and something that I need to talk to you guys about. I think it's really funny. There have been, literally, I think everybody and their mom is like blogging or YouTubing now. It is so weird. Like, it is so weird. When I started YouTube like 2 years ago, 2.5, almost three years ago now? Almost 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago now, probably. I mean, like I started my YouTube channel, but when you first start out, you're just kind of like random shit. Like started YouTube seriously like 2 years ago, probably. But before that, like there was nobody on YouTube around my area like at all pretty much. And now everybody kind of, I feel like, see that I'm doing YouTube. I mean, that probably sounds cocky, but it's true. Like not even just me, but they see like other people doing YouTube, you know, they think it's so easy. Let me tell you, girlfriend, YouTube is not easy. Blogging is not, but like everybody and their mom is trying to be a blogger now. It's just like, it kills me. Like you go on Instagram, like I have like an Instagram, like I have a Threads Instagram, but I low-key also have like my personal Instagram, which some of you guys sometimes find me on there, but I don't really use it other than like lurking my friends and stuff and people from home. But literally go on that Instagram now and everybody's trying to be a blogger. Like I'm shook, like I'm shook. I understand there's definitely enough space for everybody on this platform.
But maybe there's not enough space for everybody that went to my high school on this platform. Anyone else, yeah, for sure.
Get it. But like if you went to my high school, I ain't rooting for you. No, I'm kidding. That sounds so bad. But like, you know what I mean. Like, I feel like a little bit angry just because like people, when I first started YouTube and like they found out about my YouTube, I know that they were like a little bit like,
what the hell is this girl doing?
And now like everybody's doing it and it's just like normal to do. But when I started doing it, it was weird.
Okay.
I get it. I see what you're saying there. I think that's why I'm most like pissed off. But I'm sure a lot of you guys feel that way too. Like if you guys do YouTube and like you've been doing it for a long time, or like you've done vlogging, or you've started something and then like everyone thought you were hella weird. This was like when I was in grade, I think it was like grade 10, before like the choker was a thing, but you would see them all over Tumblr. But you couldn't get your hands on any of them like in stores. I was like hunting from store to store to find chokers, and like I was with my whole basketball team and they're just like,
Girl, this is never gonna be a thing. And
it was a thing for like years, like 2.5 years after that, it was a thing. And that's just exactly how I feel about YouTube. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so I'm just gonna finish curling off my eyelashes, and then I think we're gonna be done here.
anyway, this shit is so good. It tastes like bubblegum. I actually saw my friend using it the other day, and then I went home and I was like, I literally think I have this in like sample size, and I do, and it's like amazing. It smells like bubblegum.
Good little vent session. I needed this for my life, to be completely honest. Oh, one more thing that I have to talk to you guys about. I get a lot of people like saying, like, you know how I'm a like super like energetic person on camera and stuff? A lot of people are like always saying like,
Oh, she's so fake. Like, she's not actually like that. Like, you can't always be like that.
I feel like you guys don't really know who I am, because when people say that, like I'm actually like, okay, I'm pretty chill, like I'm a chill axe person. Obviously I'm not like this the whole time, but would you really like it if I was sitting here like,
Yeah, so, we're gonna go thrifting now?
no, you guys want me to be like this, let's just get it clear. And yes, I'm actually like this kind of in person. You can ask my friends. Like, I'm not a quiet person in person. I'm quiet when you first meet me, but this is how I am. When I open up, I am a little bit crazy. My friends all know that. That's why like they watch this and they see the comments and they're like,
They actually don't know, but you're actually like this in real life, and that's okay that they don't know that.
and a lot of you guys need to not be take me so seriously.
I am so sarcastic.
So incredibly sarcastic that you guys don't even understand. And I get that my jokes probably don't sound like I'm joking. I get that, but I promise you 70% of the time is sarcasm. Like when I'm like thrifting and I'm just making jokes and shit, and like people comment saying like blah 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 blah. No, I'm actually just being hella sarcastic. I don't know why that doesn't come off like that. Loud, like I'm a quiet loud person, so like sometimes I'm totally chill, sometimes I'm just crazy. Like it's just me, that's who I am. I am very two different people in one. Like it's just me, okay? I'm very sarcastic, but I'm also very chill. That sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat, get ready with me. It was a little bit longer than expected, but I hope that, you know, we talked a little, we got a little bit of stuff off our chest, you know, at least I did. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some